Shweta Shah and I am your instructor for the subject microprocessor and microcontroller. In this subject we have started unit 4, that is AVR assembly language programming. In this session we are going to see today the topic that is arithmetic instruction for the AVR controller. In arithmetic operation we can include like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. operations are included in the arithmetic operation. We will see the instruction for this arithmetic operation which are available for this AVR controller. So let us start with the first, that is the addition operation. The addition of two unsigned number, first we will see. In AVR, the add operation has the two general purpose register as an input and the result will be stored in the first register. So we will have two data for addition and that two data are going to be stored inside the two register. And it can be given like this: add RD, RR. Here RD is the first register, RR is the second register. So your result is going to be stored inside the RD register. So ultimately operation will be like RD is equals to RD plus RR after the addition operation. Okay, so in this the RR, that is the resource, and RD is the destination register, and we will store the result in the destination register. And here the after the operation, after the addition operation, there can be change in any of flags like zero flag, carry flag, AND flag, leave flag, hash flag or S flag, depending upon your operand, what operand you have, and after the addition what is result is generated. Okay, so let us start see one example for this addition operation. So first we will use the LDI instruction to load the immediate data inside some register, and then we will use the add instruction for that particular register. So here we are adding, we are loading the content inside the register 21 and 22. For loading 21 we will use instruction LDI R21, 0 cross F5. This F5 will be stored inside the register R21, and in the second instruction LDI R22, 0 cross 0B. So 0B data is going to be stored inside the register R22. After this loading we will use the instruction add ADD R21, R22. This instruction will add the content of register R21 and R22, and result is going to be stored inside the register R21. Okay, so this is the operation. Okay, so in bitwise it will be like this: F5 plus 0B. In bitwise we will write it like this, and if we do the addition, then 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry 1, then 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry will be passed over here, that is your upper nibble. Then you will do the addition: 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 0 and carry 1. Okay, your result is stored inside the 8-bit register, so this only 8 bits are stored inside the resultant register, that is your R21. The carry bit is going to be stored inside the carry flag. Okay, so after this result we can see the result inside that particular register R21 is what? 0. So your 0 flag is going to be set. Your carry is generated, so your carry flag is going to be set. You have passed the carry from lower nibble to upper nibble, so at that time your hash flag is also going to be set. Okay, so depending upon your result, what is result generated, depending upon that your flags are affected. Okay, and result is going to be stored inside the first register that you have used inside the instruction. Okay, so this is the addition instruction. We can do another addition that is known as the add with carry. For example, if we have 16-bit data and we want to do the addition of that 16-bit data, so at that time we have to first add the 8-bit. In that case, if any carry is generated, then you have to pass that carry into the next 8-bit addition. Okay, this is called a multi-byte addition to distinguish it from the addition of individual bytes, and the instruction we can use for this is ADC, that is add with carry. Okay, so this can be like this. For example, if we have the example like this, we want to add this content like 3C E8 and 3B 8B. So these are the 16-bit data, and we want to do the addition by using this 8-bit controller. So we have to first add this lower byte and then see whether carry is generated or not. If carry is generated, then we have to do this addition with carry. Otherwise, we have to do just addition. Okay, so what we can do, so for this addition we have to use 4 resistors. Okay, so let us use R1 as a 8T, R2 as a 3B, R3 as a E7 and R4 as a 3C. Okay, so we have stored 3C, E7 and 3B 80 data inside the resistor. So first we have to do the addition of the resistor R1 and R3, then we have to see whether carry is generated or not. If carry is generated, then you have to do ADC, add with carry, and do the addition of R4 and R2. Okay, so first we will do the add R3, R1, and then we will do directly add with carry. So if carry is generated, then 1 is added. If carry is not generated, then 0 is added. Okay, in add with carry instruction, your whatever your carry, if it is 1, then 1 is added. If it is 0, then 0 is added. Okay, so by this way you can do the 16-bit addition by using simple 8-bit addition instruction. Okay, so instruction is ADC, that is add with carry. Next we will see the subtraction instruction. In subtraction instruction, in many microprocessors there are two different instructions for subtraction, that are like SUB and SUBB, that is subtraction and subtraction with both. In AVR, we have only 5 instructions for subtraction. These are like SUB, SBC, SUBI, SBCI and SBIW. Okay, so these are like this. In SUB, we have instruction like SUB, RD, RR. The operation will be done is like RD is equals to RD minus RR. So RR is subtracted from the RD. In SBC, that is subtraction with carry. Here the subtraction operation will be done but with carry. Whatever your carry, if it is 1, then 1 is subtracted after the subtraction operation of the RD and RR. And if it is 0, then 0 is subtracted. Okay, so this is the SBC, that is subtraction with carry. We can do the immediate subtraction, that is SUBI, that is RD minus K, and result is going to be stored inside the RD. So opcode for this instruction is like SUBI, RD, K. Here RD is going to be replaced by RD minus K. We can use the instruction like SBCI, RD, K. In this also you are doing the immediate subtraction but with carry. Okay, so result will be like RD is equals to RD minus K minus K. Similarly, we can have the instruction like SBIW. Here the word is subtracted rather than the 8-bit. Okay, so here if you have provided the resistor R24, then your resistor R24, R25 is going to be considered, and the subtraction of K is done from that pair. Okay, we will see with this one example. First, let us see with subtraction operation. In subtraction, we are using the operation code like SUB, RD, RR. Here RD is going to be replaced by RD minus RR. In any of digital system, we are not having any circuitry for subtraction operation, but we are doing the subtraction operation by means of 2's complement. Okay, so in this case, here we have to use the method like first we have to take the 2's complement of the substrate, that is your RR resistor. Then you have to add that 2's complement of substrate into the mean end, that is RD resistor, and then you have to complement the carry. If carry is generated, then you have to put it as a 0 and your result is positive. If carry is not generated, that means that is the borrow is generated, and then you have to complement that and you have to put it as a 1. Okay, it will be clear when we will see the one example. Let us see the example. Here we have the instruction LDI R20, 0 cross 23. This will store 23 inside the resistor 20. Then we have instruction LDI R21, 0 cross 3F. This 3F is going to be stored inside the resistor R21. Okay, now in subtraction operation we can individually see that like we will subtract 3F minus 23, but actually we will add the 2's complement of 23 into 3F. Okay, so here this is the 3F and this is the 2's complement of the 23. So we will add this inside the 3F and we will check the carry, and we will complement at last stage, we will complement that carry. Okay, so first we will take the 2's complement of the substrate, then we will add this into the mean hand and complement the carry. If it is 1, then we have to put it as a 0. If 0 shows that your result is positive, and if it is 0, then we will complement it and put it as a 1, and if in after subtraction operation in last stage we get the carry as a 1, that means your borrow is generated, and depending upon that your result is negative. Okay, so we can see it like this is the subtraction operation, and we can use the instruction SVIW, that is subtraction for the work. Okay, here we have given one example, like first LDI R25, 0 cross 29, this will store 29 into 25 resistor. Then we have the instruction LDI R24, 0 cross 17, this 17 will going to be stored inside the resistor 24. Now we will use the instruction SVIW R25, 24. Here our resistor pair is like 25, 24. Okay, so 25 is your MSB resistor and 24 is your LSB resistor. So the total content of your resistor pair will be like 25, that is 29, and 24, that is 70. So your content will be like 29, 70. And here we are doing the immediate subtraction. So the immediate data that you have provided inside the instruction, that is 80, is going to be subtracted from this resistor pair, that is 2970. Okay, so 2970 minus 18, this operation is going to be performed, and after this subtraction the result, that is 28FF, is going to be stored inside the resistor R2524. So in 25 you are going to store the result 28, and 24 you are going to store the result FF. Okay, instead of this R25 24, if we have used the R24 25, then your R24 will be MSB resistor and R25 will be LSB resistor. So you have to take care which data you want to use as an MSB. But ultimately your 16-bit data is going to be subtracted by this immediate data. Okay, so this kind of instructions are also available in the AVR controller. We can next we can see the multiplication instruction. In multiplication, AVR has several instruction for the multiplication operation. So we can use this multiplication operation for the signed numbers, unsigned number. The MUL is the byte by byte multiplication instruction. In byte by byte instruction, operand must be in resistor. Okay, after the multiplication, the 16-bit unsigned product is stored inside the resistor R1 and R0. That is fixed. Okay, wherever your data is stored inside the resistor, you can do multiplication operation, but your result of multiplication is going to be stored inside the resistor R1 and R0. R1 is the higher byte and R0 is the lower byte. So if there is any operand is selected from the resistor R0 and R1, so in result that operand is also going to be changed. So you have to take care that you have not stored any operand inside the resistor R0 and R1 whenever you are using the multiplication instruction. Okay, so these are the multiplication instruction, like we can use for the MUL RD, RR. For the unsigned numbers, here we have operands stored inside the RD and RR resistor. So the content is going to be multiplied and result is going to be stored inside the resistor R1 and R0. Any of the multiplication instruction, result is going to be stored inside the R1 and R0 resistor. Okay, we can do the sign multiplication for signed numbers, that can be MULS RD, RR, and we can do the unsigned number with signed numbers. That is also possible, that you have one number is signed number, another number is unsigned number. So for that we have instruction like opcode like MULSU. Okay, and RD, RR, that is the common thing for all instructions. So you can do the multiplication operation for unsigned number, signed number, and that is also possible for one number is unsigned and another is signed. Okay, so these are the basic instructions that are available for the multiplication. For example, if we have first content inside the resistor R23, that is 25, and R24 is having content 65, then we can use the for unsigned multiplication we can use the instruction MUL R23, R24. So multiplication of this result, this content R23 and R24 is going to be done. The result will be like E99. From this, higher byte, that is 0E, is going to be stored inside the resistor R1, lower byte, that is the 99, that is going to be stored inside the resistor R0. Okay, so this is the multiplication of the content of two resistors inside the AVR controller. For division, next we will see the division instruction. For division, there is no instruction for the division operation, but we can do this operation by doing the repetitive subtraction operation. Okay, so in dividing byte by byte, the numerator is replaced in register and the denominator is subtracted it from it repeatedly. Quotient is the number of times we have subtracted and the remainder is the register upon the complete. So here we are ending our today's session. If you have any query, then you can contact me.